Hi, welcome to another episode of Budget Cooking. I'm Jini from the South Delta Food Bank, and I really miss seeing you all at the community kitchen that we used to run. Since I cannot prepare food for you there due to the pandemic, now I'm going to reach you at your home and bring you a few recipes and ideas for healthy eating right into your home through our new YouTube channel, South Delta Food Bank. So do subscribe to this video if you want more recipes. So today I'm going to make another dish called a bean salad, black bean salad. So this is kind of like a Mexican origin because black beans come from Mexico and some of those countries. But you can probably make any bean that we get at the food bank. We get red kidney beans, we get garbanzo beans, several types of beans. So whatever can you get in your box, you can use for this dish. So I'm going to start by adding the black beans. These are I cooked these myself. They were the raw black beans that came in the box in a little plastic bag. So I cooked it. Now you had to soak it. Only problem is you had to soak it overnight and at least 10-12 hours, and then you cook it. So I pressure cooked it because I have an Instapot, so it was really easy. Otherwise it will take 3-4 hours to cook. The longer that you cook it, the better. You cannot overcook a bean, so don't be afraid. Just go ahead and just keep it on the stove and keep watching it. So now I'm going to add, now this is a good thing that I do, I chop up onions, just rough chop it, and I keep it in this plastic box, my favorite plastic box, as you say. So I'm just going to now give it a little finer cut. So this helps rather than taking an onion, peeling it, and doing all that, which takes a long time to do, and then you may not make the dish. But if you had your ingredients ready prepped, then you can go ahead and make the dish as quickly as you want. So now my tomatoes are already prepped. So I'm going to add that whole thing there. Or maybe that's about 3 or 4 garden tomatoes these are from my garden actually. So these are my homegrown tomatoes, which we planted in the summer. And now a little bit of jalapeno. It's about and these are not really hot, but they're flavorful. And if you're worried about the heat, you should remove the seeds inside. Okay, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit, but you can start with only maybe half a teaspoon if you're not used to the chili flavor. And then I'm also going to add some cilantro. You can add fresh cilantro chopped up, or this one. Another thing I do is when I get a bundle of cilantro, it goes bad very quickly. So I grind it all with a little bit of onion and garlic. And then I'm going to keep it in there. Sometimes I throw this in the freezer and take out a little bit. So that's another good hint. And then we can add some parsley for color. Little bit of chopped parsley. Again, when you buy a bundle of parsley, don't keep it in the plastic bag. Any vegetables that you bring from the store, if you keep it in the plastic bag, they're going to get, because of the moisture, they're going to wilt and they're going to rot in your fridge, even within a week. So I wash it, wrap it in paper towel like this, and then put it in a little Ziploc bag or a container. So that way they last a long time, at least 10 days in the fridge without having to throw ingredients. Now you can add some chopped up spinach. These are a box of organic spinach that I bought from the store. Unfortunately, you don't get this in the food bank because it's kind of a perishable ingredient, and they don't like to give perishable stuff too much other than the vegetables. So this, of course, I love spinach, and adding spinach to anything is a blessing because they are loaded in nutrients. These are all good vitamins, beta carotene, and so on, which are really, really good for you. And also spinach is high in iron. Did you know that? So especially for vegetarians, this is a great dish because you get a lot of iron and protein from the black beans as well. So this is a great vegetarian dish. But meat eaters can enjoy this too because it's easy to make, and then there are several things that you can do with it. So this is a little gadget again that I got, I think can't remember where, from a cook shop. Or dollar stores have really nice kitchen gadgets now. So when you squeeze this in here, it separates the pulp and the seeds, and now you can have the juice to add, which is really neat. There you go. And the lemon juice kind of wakes up all the flavors in the dish, so it's really lovely and refreshing. There you go. I don't think you need anything more than maybe a little bit of salt if you like, but I'll leave that up to you if you want to add some salt. But the beans are also salted, so there is some salt in the beans. Okay, that's all you need. And so our salad is ready. I'm going to do another little thing, show you, is how to make a wrap, or what you call a fajita, which is again a Mexican dish. So I'm going to put a little bit in the middle. And in this fajita, actually you can also put, if you like to have some meat in it, you can put some meat, you can put some tuna. If you have a can of tuna, you can use that for making these wraps, just like a kind of a Mexican sandwich if you make. So I'm going to fold the sides, the two sides from left and right, and then you fold it towards the outer side from away from you, and hold it really tight, tuck in your fingers, and then roll. So, and these stay in the fridge. If you buy a packet of this, and it's locally available in all of our stores, Save-On, Freshco, Budget Foods, and so on. All the stores here carry this. So and you can put together very quickly. It doesn't take any time at all. So this is a nice change from your regular sandwich that I know you get a lot of bread in the food bank. Unfortunately, we don't get this at the food bank. I guess nobody's donating this, so if there's a local company maybe would like to donate us some tortillas, that would be a great addition to our groceries, weekly groceries. We have a lot of bread coming from Save-On, coming from Thrifty Foods, and so on, all the local bakeries. And Cobb's, we have to really thank Cobb's for their donation of breads every week. The most beautiful bread coming from, freshly baked for the day, coming from Cobb's.
What type of tortilla do you use?
This is a whole grain tortilla that I had got from maybe Freshco. You can use, there are different kinds of tortillas that are available, different flavors. Some are made with corn, but those are the corn tortillas that are used in tacos. They tend to get a little hard, so because the tacos are supposed to be a little hard. So now you can enjoy this instead of and they travel well too. So all you have to do is, if you're going out the door, just put this couple of these in a Ziploc bag or in your lunch box. And it's great for school kids too. If you have school-going kids, this is a great addition. I remember making these for my daughter when she was attending Delta Secondary, and so all the other kids would look in a lunchbox and say, "What are you eating?" In less than 5 minutes, I made 5 of these. And talking about budget, if you go to buy one of these, slightly larger one would cost you at least $4.50 in any deli. I can guarantee that. So you saw how quickly we can put it together. And they would put a little chicken or barbecued chicken or roast chicken or roast sausage or anything And you can also add cheese. If you had some cheese at home, this would be a lovely addition to this. Grate some cheese and put it into this when you're making the tortilla. Our bean salad is ready, and then we also have the fajitas ready to go. This has been another episode of Budget Cooking with South Delta Food Bank and Jini. Thank you for watching and enjoy.